Media
what
Talk.
I don't understand.
Welcome back to
We need
Media
to
Talk.
we have to have a conversation about this later. Maybe not right now because I think everybody's listening.
Welcome back to Media Talk.
Welcome
Joining us, we have David McCarthy. David, thank you very much for calling in tonight.
David?
Yes.
Hey, how you doing, bud?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Oh, man, fantastic. We were waiting for you. We were a little bit concerned that we weren't going to get to talk to you tonight, but you've made it wonderful for us, and we've got an opportunity to share you with our fans.
Hey, I apologize, and I've got a little bit of a breaking up connection here. I don't know why. I'm in Clearwater. I don't know if it's the building around me or what, but can you hear me okay?
Well,
okay.
Well, tell us about the Ted Williams Museum and the Hitter Hall of Fame.
I'm sorry. I'm on a cell phone, and I'm having a little bit tough time. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you just fine. We were hoping that you could tell us a little bit about the museum that's at the Tropicana Field, the Ted Williams Museum.
Yeah. Well, we're excited about being over there at Tropicana Field. Of course,
What did you do?
we haven't been there for 3 years. It's very exciting to see what the Tampa Bay Rays are doing this year. And
really?
we certainly like to see a lot of the fans come over there, not only support the team, but support Ted Williams Museum and its different charities. We have probably the largest collection anywhere in the South of memorabilia, and not just about Ted Williams, but about all the great hitters in baseball, Yankees, Red Sox, of course, Wade Boggs with the Tampa Bay Rays, 3,000 hit, a lot of historic memorabilia and a lot of things for the kids.
That's wonderful. How do you find the reaction to people that come to the ballpark, that come to enjoy the game with the Rays playing? Obviously, one of the teams that I'm sure is represented in there, somebody, that Ted Williams paid for, and coming over there and taking a look at it. You get a lot of oohs and ahs, and what a great thing that is, right?
Well, there's a real history to Ted with the ballpark, because I don't think a lot of people know that Ted was the first, throughout the first pitch in the history of Tropicana Field.
Oh, I didn't know
and
that.
we actually have that baseball sitting there in one of the cases. We also have a baseball. It's a one-of-a-kind made out to Ted from Babe Ruth. It was the only autograph he ever asked for, and it was stolen 30 years ago. Just recovered it about 6 months ago, and it's on permanent loan by Ted's daughter, who was actually at the park last night. And everything from old history to history in the making, including some modern history. We have the last ball that was ever used at Lang Field. As you know, this year was the last year for Lang Field.
Yes.
So we kind of cover the whole spectrum.
I do.
David, you knew Ted for a long time. Well, can you tell us, the personal side of Ted, a little bit about him?
Yeah, I know for about 17 years. I used to run the state police up in New Hampshire, and I was the bodyguard for a governor by the name of John Sununu, who went on to be chief of staff to the president. I took him to the 1986 World Series, and that's where I met Ted, and we struck up a friendship that lasted until his death in 2002. And through that friendship, I traveled a lot with him over the years, which was a privilege, and got to meet a lot of great ball players like Joe DiMaggio, Mickey Mantle. But of all of them, nobody had the reaction on a crowd like Ted did. I mean, he wasn't only just a ball player, he was an American hero. He fought in 2 wars, 39 combat missions in Korea. He was Senator John Glenn's wingman. So a very colorful man. In 2 fishing Hall of Fames as well. And a man that would spend 3 hours on the side of the road talking to somebody about fishing as easy as you and I would talk about our own business. So it was really a privilege to be around him, and it's a privilege to represent him.
He was part of the game when playing the game was for the love of the game, in a sense, versus the big paychecks, right?
There's no question. In fact, he had a saying, and it's used a lot by other people today. He said he had great respect for the new ball players, but the only difference he felt was the old ball players worried about the name on the front of the uniform, and he felt some of the new ball players are too worried about the name on the back of the uniform, if you get my meaning. And I always kind of respected him for that. He knew he represented Boston, and he gave it his all. And I think there are a lot of great players still today. In fact, a lot of them are right on this Tampa Bay Ray team.
Are you
we
kidding
have
me?
a good bunch of kids.
The
But
Tampa Bay Rays team is good, and they're not in there for the money. David, I have a question for you. The Ted Williams Museum is more than just a museum, and also you benefit charities. There's a charitable side to it.
Hey, I'm sorry. Can you ask me that one more time? And I apologize to your listeners, but I'm just having a tough time with the reception when you're talking in on the mic.
The museum is not just there to generate money to support itself. It's there to help support the community, and it has a lot of charities that it's involved with, correct?
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, first of all, the museum is free to anybody at the ball games. And the whole purpose, we do fundraising like autograph sessions and silent auctions with memorabilia, and all of that money, all of the profit goes back to the community. We have a whole list on our website that people can check us out. In fact, we support the Children's Dream Fund. We have just partnered with them. We also are the new home of the Children's Pediatric Cancer Award. So it's all about raising money for the kids. And my deputy director is a man that some of your viewers may know. His name is John Papelbon, and his son is Jonathan Papelbon, the great reliever for the Boston Red Sox. And together we have a crew of dedicated volunteers, and that's what we do. We raise money to get back to kids and try to help out the community.
You know, David, we're running out of time, but I want to ask you a couple questions. One, I want to get all the contact information for the museum. I'm sure you have a website. But asking you, so the last 3 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
No, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Who were you cheering for?
Oh, come on, don't say that to him.
You know, I'm going to tell you something.
What? I want to know.
I'm going to tell you, I was cheering for the Tampa Bay Rays, and I'll tell you why. Because as much as I love the Red Sox and I grew up with them, I think baseball getting a strong hold in this community is great for all of baseball. And you've got a great young team. You've got a great ownership here. They've been great to us and literally saved our museum. We were up in Hernando, and really there wasn't a great area for heavy traffic flow. They invited us in, gave us 10,000 square feet in the ballpark.
Wow.
So I'm telling you publicly, I am a Ray. I love the Rays, and I just hope the community gets together like they do for the Red Sox in Boston and comes out and supports this team.
Well, you know, I got to tell you, though, we, you know, David, I'm not a baseball fan. All right, just straight up. I don't understand how.
But good thing I am.
You can watch TV, and the guy can be up to bat, right? He's sitting up there for bat. You go change and watch a 30-minute sitcom, come back, that same guy is still up to bat, getting ready to hit. I don't get it.
David.
However, I will tell you something. Excuse me. Can I just finish here real quick? Thank you. I'm going to rant for a second. I will tell you that is ridiculously exciting to see the Rays succeeding the way the Rays have been succeeding this season, putting us with a Stanley Cup, a Super Bowl championship, and now possibly, if I knock on wood and we keep rocking and rolling through this, the Rays are going to take it all the way, and we're in really good shape. That's like a full boat. That's like a full money. It's like a full house. That's like, you know, a grand slam. I mean, it's fantastic, like a home run. It's wonderful.
David, give us quickly the URL before we run out of time. You got about 5 seconds.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, listen, I agree with everything you just said, and I would just leave you with this. If you visit our website, www.tedwilliamsmuseum.com. That's www.tedwilliamsmuseum.com. Check us out and come visit us at Tropicana and support the Rays.
We'll see you there this Saturday, hopefully. Thank you very much for calling in.
Thanks a lot. It's an honor and a privilege to be with you. Thank you
so much, David.
Bye-bye.
We are going to be coming to you live next week from Ybor Ritz. So see you next week at the Ritz.
Yep.